Please note that the critique of these games should not inhibit the player in any way, shape, or form from enjoying the gameplay. Hi, my name is Kaylee Hawkser, and we'll be observing the feministic roles of women in video games by observing 2 points: the absence of women in war games and the absence of women in sports games. The absence of women in war video games is a common subject which goes unnoticed by many gamers today. Games such as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Spec Ops The Line, for example, are two that follow the stereotype of excluding women from gameplay. This observation may not affect how males may see the games, but to women, this makes these games stereotypical because they fail to prove the true fact that there are women who do play roles, and even major roles, in serving the United States and other countries at war. Let's take a closer look on how the gameplay excludes women. In Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, as you are sent out on a mission, the absence of women on your team during gameplay is obvious, and women fighters are not even seen retaliating to the violence on the opposing side.
We are the most powerful military force in the history of man. Every fight is our fight. Because what happens over here matters over there. We don't get to sit one out. Learning to use the tools of modern warfare is the difference between the prospering of your people and utter destruction. We can't give you freedom, but we can give you the know-how to acquire it. And that, my friends, is worth more than a whole army base of steel. Sure, it matters who's got the biggest stick, but it matters a hell of a lot more who's swinging it. This is a time for heroes. A time for legends. History is written by the victors. Let's get to work.
The same thing also goes for Spec Ops The Line. Women are not seen anywhere on the team, and it is made even more obvious in this game because you see your team in full view at the beginning of the game when you walk across the sand dunes.
Hey, Cap! Captain Walker!
What is it, Lugo?
Got a situation, sir.
Mission critical?
No, sir.
Then take it up the chain, Sergeant.
Roger that. Lieutenant Adams.
I hear you, Sergeant. What's your status?
Status is chafed, sir.
You say chafe, Sergeant?
Yes, sir. A local airborne insurgency has infiltrated the U.S. zone designated as my pants. Sir.
Shut up, jackass.
Actually, the only time that we do see women in Spec Ops The Line is when they are burned towards the end of the game because they could not be saved, which blatantly shows the male view of the stereotypical woman who can be defined as a woman who is helpless and always needs saving.
Are those civilians?
Where'd they come from? There's no camp here.
They took them from the nest.
That hotel back at the storm wall? No, those can't be the civvies that got kidnapped. It's not possible.
Yeah, it is. That's why Gould stormed this place. He didn't want the king. He was trying to rescue his people.
This is your fault, goddammit! Stop right there, Lugo. What it is, he would have listened to my choice. He turned us into fucking cows.
Sports games are another popular genre of video games which provide a fun, fair playing experience for all included, except women. How can women enjoy playing these games when all male characters are present in most of them? Sports games give roles to males predominantly, and there has been no serious talk of games which include female players. Games such as NBA 2K14 and the Golf Club Early Access both include popular sports, basketball and golf, which are also popular real-life games for both male and female sexes. Not only males, but females have careers based on these real-life games. Yet, when it is time to be seen in gameplay, women are absent and nowhere to be found. I see Kobe Bryant as a playable character in NBA 2K14, but where in the world is Tina Thompson? And where is WNBA 2K14? Let's find out. Although these are popular games in real life for both sexes, the act of only portraying the male sex and excluding the female sex in basketball, golf, and other sport games is unfair and highly sexist, because where there is a Shaq, there is also a Lisa Leslie. And what I mean by that is, where there is a sport a male can do, a female can also compete in that sport just as well. The NBA 2K series of basketball games has been in production since 2001 and has yet to produce a game created for the WNBA or Women's Basketball Association.
King Corner, iPod, King Corner, King Corner.
Eurostep King, a baller named Carter Dave. iPod, I'm the point guard calling plays. I'm a rookie, but I'm going through another phase. You'll see when your coach screaming, yo, he got a tame. I'm the best. Who's this Paul y'all speak about? We go ahead.
Golf video games have also been in production by multiple game developers since the 1980s, and they have yet to have produced a game exclusively for women or even featuring women as players. Maybe the female sex is excluded from these sport games because most males may see these sports as predominantly male sports and feel as if women should not be included as characters. The role of women in war and sports video games, or may I say, male-generated video games, can be described as non-existent, humiliating, excluding, and sexist. We are just women trying to create and maintain a stable place in the testosterone-filled video game playing field. Yet, we are virtually excluded from the things we love, the things which are our careers, and the things we enjoy simply as hobbies. Feminism, defined by Webster's dictionary as the belief that men and women should have equal rights and opportunities, is an issue prevalent in this generation of the gaming world. We may refer to the actions of the exclusion of women in sports and war games as a problem for the issue of feminism, but it is also an issue for the subject of violence. The act of enforcing the power of unfairly excluding a group or community against the wishes of that community is a violent intention or act in itself. Thanks for watching.